2015 MotoGP World Championship is underway. Will it be Lorenzo? Will it be Rossi? It's all about Marc Marquez and Dani Pedrosa. If they can find a way clear of Lorenzo, Rossi will be the world champion. Lorenzo under incredible pressure. He's held off those two Hondas so far through turn number 2. It's Lorenzo with one hand on the trophy.
Rossi crosses the line in 4th place. He can play no part in this battle. Lorenzo has 3/4 of a lap to go, through 4, through 5, up now towards turn 6. Marquez and Pedrosa at his heels all the time, through the Angel Nieto corner. 5 points, he leads the championship.
Powering out of turn number 6 through the kink at 7. Lorenzo's not going to come under attack from Marc Marquez. He's ridden a perfect final lap so far as the number 99 through this tight, twisty infield section. No way through here for Lorenzo. Lorenzo's going to take the championship, surely.
Up through 9 and 10 for Jorge Lorenzo. Half a lap to go. One hand on that World Championship trophy. Now he dips it into turn 12. 2 bends to go.
Jorge Lorenzo standing on the brink of his 3rd World Championship. Dani Pedrosa's out of this. Lorenzo is going to come through the final corner. It's Lorenzo's now to lose.
Jorge Lorenzo will be crowned the 2015 MotoGP World Champion. 99 wins here in Valencia.
2015 belongs to Jorge Lorenzo. Joy and jubilation on one side of the factory Yamaha garage. It'll be contrasting emotions on the side of number 46. Valentino Rossi comes over the line. He put up a great fight, but Rossi is not the world champion.
Rossi crosses the line. 2nd in the World Championship. Jorge Lorenzo has ridden a most amazing race. He has ridden the race of a truly great world champion. Congratulations to Jorge Lorenzo. Enormous applause for Valentino Rossi. He actually could have done no more than what he did.
Well, it started in dramatic fashion in Qatar with Valentino Rossi winning the opening round. It's finished with unbelievable nail-biting tension right down to the last lap. If Dani Pedrosa and Marc Marquez had passed Jorge Lorenzo at the end of that race, then Lorenzo was seeing the World Championship slip through his fingers. He produced a brilliant last lap, did Jorge Lorenzo, to win that World Championship. His 7th win of the season, and for the 5th time in his career, the 3rd time in MotoGP. Jorge Lorenzo is the king of MotoGP.
We thought it might be a damp squib. Wow, what a race. And those last few laps.
Well, there you go.
Regale, the man we've been talking to, talks to us every week. Just doesn't know what to think. I don't think Yamaha really know what to think. I know what the Jorge Lorenzo side of the garage think. A truly worthy world champion. Forget the shenanigans. He's won more Grand Prix than anybody else, and that was the ride of a world champion. That also was a ride of a world championship. Brilliant performance by Valentino Rossi, but he has lost his championship crown to this man.
5 points was the difference at the end of a remarkable 2015 MotoGP World Championship. Jorge Lorenzo, he said yesterday that qualifying lap in pole for pole position was the lap of his life. That last lap to hold off Marc Marquez and Dani Pedrosa has just bettered that, no doubt about that.
Brilliant stuff from Lorenzo. 2nd successive Grand Prix victory of the season. He's a serious championship contender. Lorenzo is a masterclass. 4th win in a row for the Spaniard. Victory number 5 of the season. Jorge Lorenzo though wins here. What a race.
Yeah, almost speechless after that.
Mate, we knew this championship was going to go all the way.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's Jorge Lorenzo. That's friends of his dressed up in all of the the leathers and helmets that he won his previous World Championships,
Yeah,
of course.
that's right. 251s as well there. Great idea. It's almost out of the Hoy, almost out of the Valentino Rossi scrapbook, that, isn't it?
Imagine if they'd put those leathers on at the last minute, wouldn't they? Because they didn't know he was going to win the World Championship right down to the last lap. But you can see they are the 5 world titles for Jorge Lorenzo. His second, or 2 in 250s. His third in MotoGP. His first since 2012. And for the first time in the whole of 2015, at the last race, down to the last lap, Valentino Rossi lost the points lead in the World Championship right at the end.
And it's only the 3rd time in the 67-year history of Grand Prix racing that a rider who's been behind on points has come through to win the World Championship. Commiserations to Valentino Rossi. He really could have done no more.
Well, you're not going to see more contrasting emotions in the two sides of that factory Yamaha garage. Unadulterated joy on one side for Jorge Lorenzo. There's Dani Pedrosa. Let's not forget, amidst all the World Championship celebrations, that was a magnificent 100th Premier Class podium finish by Dani Pedrosa. And all those Valentino Rossi, millions of Valentino Rossi fans around the world suddenly would have become millions of Dani Pedrosa fans.
And Marc Marquez fans as well.
Hector Barbera there, sporting a number 1 because he has won the Open Class Championship. Barbera, he finished outside of the points in 16th, but with Loris Baz down in 19th. Barbera is the top Open Class rider in 2015.
Listen to the reception for Valentino Rossi. He could have done no more.
But he knows that that 10th World Championship has just eluded him after a great ride by this man, Jorge Lorenzo.
That is just outside our commentary box, which is now filled with tyre smoke.
I think he's quite happy. Quite rightly, it was a brilliant ride by Jorge Lorenzo. The 4th time this year he's won in front of his home crowd in Spain. What a time to complete the quartet. He is the 2015 MotoGP World Champion, and that's what it means, because that race would have taken everything out of Jorge Lorenzo, physically and mentally. He will now be drained, emotional. We don't see a lot of emotion from Jorge Lorenzo, but you have to say, he is a worthy world champion, no doubt about that.
Smiles from Valentino Rossi and a thumbs up. He could have done no more than what he did. It was a brilliant ride. Crowd will be supporting him. I really hope, though, they give Jorge Lorenzo the reception he deserves when he stands on that top step of the podium. He is drained. He has given that absolutely everything. There is nothing left in the locker for Jorge Lorenzo.
Well, with 2 laps to go, with Marc Marquez and then Dani Pedrosa coming into the frame, he was only about 5 miles away from losing the World Championship, because at that time it looked like Marquez and Pedrosa were the faster riders, but when he had to dig deep, when he had to call upon all those reserves of talent, Jorge Lorenzo delivered.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've seen a better motorsport season than we've seen in these 18 rounds of the 2015 World Championship, tell me what it was.